boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add Nick Saban.
Our feature presentation.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Look. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas say they gon' ride, when the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, it was 5 of us. Niggas switched up like a bitch, say they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real, all that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills, till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth, and new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only rhyme if they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands, long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga to the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I meant Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up, cause this real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done kill something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking joy to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and thinking shit sweet. Niggas fast, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shiny, I spend my money on my own time. Bitch! I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
What's the word? What's the word? Salute to everybody in the building, man. It's your boy Hitter. And yeah, man, we're gonna rock out for a little bit, man. talk about some of this good some of this good drama we got going on in these internet streets. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Finesse 2 Times popped out early this morning, going crazy, absolutely crazy on Twitch. Basically going at Honeycomb Brazy, Lil King, even threw a slug at G Herbo and Moneybagg Yo. It's crazy. And the way they're going about it, they throwing shots at Ari. They ain't really saying nothing. He really not saying nothing in regards to the fellas. He just saying that Sugar can do this. Sugar look better than Ari. It's just crazy, man. Bro, he low key timid of Moneybagg Yo. You can tell. You can tell, man. Divine Black Rose, what's going on, man? Lovely lady, what's going on? Salute to both of y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the bushes. Pure comedy at its finest, man. Come on, man. You already know what it is, man. These folks, man, they nonstop. They are nonstop. And you know what surprised me so much is the fact that Lil King and Hustle Cartel really hadn't been on the type of time that Finesse been on. Even Brazy, even Lil King joined Brazy live. And I don't know what Brazy was thinking, you know, basically thinking that he was going, you know, just go overboard or put his foot in his mouth as it relates to Finesse 2 Times, and he didn't do that. And I'm proud of Lil Bro for not doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that can come behind that. You know? Niggas come on the internet and say whatever they want. That don't necessarily mean that it's absolute fact. You know what I'm saying? So I am C Johnson. What's going on with it? Salute to you. Salute to you, fam. So I just want to look at this a little bit. We're gonna check in with Hip Hop Buddha. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't following Hip Hop Buddha, y'all stop by there, give him a sub or whatever. Give him a thumbs. I might as well give him a thumbs up, huh? Let's go.
And for some reason, Finesse 2 Times is mad at Moneybagg Yo. Now, before all this happened, I remember when Finesse 2 Times made the post that said, everybody has sent me a verse except for Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo ain't never come out, ain't never say nothing, ain't never addressed it. Finesse 2 Times been not Bread Gang no more, but due to the paperwork or whatever Finesse 2 Times signed, you could go look at his albums, it still say he on Bread Gang. So now Moneybagg Yo them is eating off Finesse 2 Times. I seen one post where
Sean, I appreciate that, family. Long time no see, man. But thank you for the donation, man. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, for real. Yeah, man. Much love to you, for real.
Dude was trying to say they was beefing, and Moneybagg Yo was like, "No, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother." But now Finesse 2 Times go all off and say, "Should look better than Ari," and we gonna get in all that. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. But then he went at G Herbo today. Say he seen G Herbo laughing on the post, and it's just been crazy, man. But it's definitely something going on between Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo. So let's get right into it.
Baby, look at that. You talking about? That wasn't funny. You showing her ass different. But I guess you mad because Suge look better than Ari. I ain't okay. G Herbo, I see you laughing under the post. Grown baby looking at ass. It was funny. Grown man, baby looking at you talking about? That wasn't funny.
What type of time these folk on? Just you know, off rip. Him and Sugar look like Macho Man Randy Savage and Elizabeth. It's like, why are you staring into the screen? Ain't none of this that he's saying got nothing to do with you. He been talking for the last 2-3 hours. This is the only thing that he didn't had to say that didn't damn had any relation to her. But the whole while he talking, she it's like ain't nobody saying nothing, and you ain't got nothing to do with nothing in this conversation. Why are you just sitting there looking in the damn camera like, you know, for 25 cents a day you can support a hungry child type shit? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man.
Money, you showing ass different. But I guess you mad because Suge look better than Ari. I ain't.
All right, and we definitely gonna address that Suge and Ari situation. But let me show y'all what else Finesse 2 Time had said.
Man, Ari, I did close together. Yeah. She been in the game longer than Suge though. So, you know, money-wise, financially, and, you know, network-wise, yeah, but we getting there. But look-wise, body, come on, bro. Man, nigga ain't slapping much ass in me, bro. Nigga is not slapping much ass in me. Like,
Look-wise, nigga not slapping much ass as me. You just said look-wise. The looks ain't got nothing to do with how much meat you slapping, bro. That shit crazy. It's the wordplay for me.
on God, nigga ain't slapping. And a nigga ain't eating better than me. On God, Ari can't cook better than Suge. On God, Ari can't cook candy yam better than Suge. On God, Ari can't cook. On God, Ari can't bake fish better than Suge. On God, Ari can't cook. Shit. On God, I don't give a fuck about this game. Fuck, don't beat my ass. Fuck you. On God, Ari cannot cook the hamburger with the gravy, with the gravy on the top, with the mashed potatoes, with the corn on the cob, with the butter. Ari can't cook that like you.
Bruh, first of all, why do it matter? Second of all, you speaking on a man, woman, and that's disrespectful within itself. Why you keep speaking on this woman? Why you keep speaking on this woman that's spoken for? You trying to goat bag into a tater-tate. You trying to get him to come out and take to the internet. He not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He is a Yo Gotti understudy. He not finna do what you doing. He just not. He well seasoned. He done been through all of the situations, all of the wars. The shit that he done went through with B.O. Kenny and Lance 00 Taylor. Y'all know him as OG Boo Dirty. All the shit he done been through with them folk. You can't bring him out in that water. You're just not gonna be able to. But keep trying. It's comedic gold. You're not gonna be able to bring him out in that water. He way too smart for that.
Yeah,
And see, that's when Finesse 2 Time lost me. You saying Ari can't make no meatloaf, nigga? Like Ari literally got like a cooking show. I ain't had Suge cooking. I ain't had Ari cooking. I seen Suge cook. It don't look bad. Ari got a cooking show. I could assume that whatever she want to cook, she do her thing, whatever. But I'm just saying, you never tasted Ari cooking. So that lets you know you money bag your girl, so I'm targeting you. Think about it. But
That's all it is. What's going on, Tamara? What's going on with you? You doing all right tonight? Yeah, man. He said Ari got a man that ain't looking for her to cook. He treating her off her coins. So check this out. Period, point blank. OnlyFans. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think and I may be naive. I don't think Moneybag Yo gonna put Ari on OnlyFans just to make some money. That's the trump card right there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop bringing up Ari in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the one that go to bat for these chicks, but this shit weird. But there's been a lot of weird shit going on the internet this last week or so. You know what I'm saying? Tyranny, what's the word, man? What's going on with it?
That's too sad. Could have chosen anybody else, said anybody else, but because Suge is Finesse two-time girl, he's supposed to feel that way. He's supposed to feel like she looked better than everybody. She got the best. He's supposed to feel like that. You see what I'm saying? But it's really about it's something going on with him and Moneybag Yo. And he done threw G Herbo in it. Why you under the post laughing? Woo, woo. Like, G Herbo was probably laughing like, this nigga crazy. Now, we finna settle this Ari Suge argument, and y'all could put who y'all feel look better or who you think got the best cooking or whatever down in the comment section. Is y'all going with Ari or is y'all going with Suge? Now,
man, period point blank, I'm gonna say this. Now, Sugar just I'll let y'all do.
It's my whole thing. Y'all can see Ari right here. Now this is Ari, right? Moneybag Yo girl. And now we gonna come over here. Now, this Suge. Finesse.
Don't nobody need that much. Nobody need that much backfield. I'm just saying, fam. Nobody. That shit don't even look natural. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Stop putting your girl out there and comparing her because, yeah, it's just crazy.
Two-time girl, and I'm just gonna be honest. Suge not ugly, but bruh, I'm throwing Ari through a headboard. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and be hell nah, nigga. Ari all day, like, but that's my preference though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not one of them, so I can feel.
Yeah, so it's like, bruh, stop putting her up on that pedestal, bro. You literally are treating your gal like Adam 22 treat his gal. Need I say more?
Feel how I want to feel. You know what I'm saying? But Suge ain't ugly enough. But I'm just saying, I prefer Ari. You know what I'm saying? A whole wrestling match. I'm trying to jump off the top rope. Goddamn it, frog splash and everything. Goddamn, yeah, we gonna tear a room up. You hear me? Like, it is what it is, bro. But I'm going with Ari. And like I say, who got the best cooking? I don't know. I ain't ate both of their food, so I can't say that. But if
it don't even matter who got the best cooking, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird, man. These dudes, they have really gone from being rappers to like soap opera stars, man. Finesse his whole persona is the shit that he do on Twitch and Instagram. It ain't even the music no more. People ain't even looking forward to the music to drop. You know, the only thing that I think people even remotely looking forward to drop from Finesse is the diss song that he leaked the other day toward Moneybag. Oh. Other than that, ain't nobody checking for Finesse rhymes, and that's crazy. Let me see something, cause you know we was online with Tamara earlier, and she was like, is Finesse still getting booked? And I'm like, yeah, and then picked up a little bit actually. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He getting a little bread, and you know, he told a story about one of his security guards going in on a stud at his last show. in, I think it was Ashworth or Asheville, North Carolina. Y'all check this out, man. You can't make this up. All right, let's get to it. Hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button. But yeah, this is crazy. Watch this, y'all. Let me hit the volume button. Where the volume button?
So let's knock bro head off. Man, bro hit the stud with one of them short, strong joints. He tired, man. Bro tired. He needs some mirth.
It might be 100 people in here.
He was like, he got hit and the stud, listen, she had brains to the back like Cleo. I ain't lying. You would think that bitch had the Mac 10, the Mac 11 in that bitch. Real nigga. So let's knock bro head.
Yeah. So he basically telling the story of what happened at the show last night. Somebody then took the Twitch and added the actual video from the show and edited it together, man. This shit crazy, man. Shout out to Aniston, man. Yeah, shout out to Aniston, Oxford, all that up in there, man. Much love to you, family.
Hello. Man, bro hit the stud with one of them short, strong joints. He tired, man. Bro tired. He needs some mirth.
Man, my bad for going up off of this. But y'all see how many people in here, fam. It can't be 50 people in this joint, man. This is crazy. Everybody got a front row seat. The bar and everything in the back is vacant. It ain't nothing back there. Oh boy, but folk be talking about they getting all this money. It's wild. It's wild, man. Anyway, salute the Finesse 2 times, bro. But everybody is just such, everybody just putting on. They clouded up. They running for clout, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Because he'll get on here and talk about Honeycomb Brazier like a dog, but Honeycomb Brazier got a brace on. Brazier can't go nowhere. Yeah, he took the money that he had from when he was locked up and bought him a house with it. He just came off a lockup. What? Middle of the month, 15th, 16th. And you know what I'm saying? Got him a place in Houston, out the way. Now he ain't never got to go back to Mobile. So yeah, when he get off that bracelet, I'm pretty sure he gonna go run up a bag too. But you can't be doing all that talking and you pulling in 50 people at the most, maybe 75 to a show. Everybody looked like they were hugged up in a circle. That was a crazy look right there for Finesse. Especially to be doing all that talking. I don't know, fam. So anyway, let's see. So Finesse, Jealous Ari, Bag, and hey, all they surgery look better. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Yeah, he trying, but it's crazy. Honeycomb gotta get off the internet for, you know what I'm saying? Give it a break, fam. I ain't gonna lie, I just seen Comb and MGM Let, MGM Snipe. Y'all might not know some of these guys, but they rappers from Mobile. Young Blue. Y'all remember Young Blue from, you know what I'm saying, Boosie, signing Blue, and Boosie brother basically backdoored him and took Blue to Empire. So they got all these boys on now, on live, and they just arguing, and it's like, God dang. Can we be better than this, We gotta be better than this. Yeah, man. But the fact that he even got all of them cats on live was impressive. Because I promise you, there ain't nobody other than Yo Gotti in Memphis that's going to put them type of niggas on live together. Dolph could have did it when he was alive. But outside of them two people, yeah, ain't nobody putting big players in the city together and try to bring them together as far as, you know, saying something cohesive. And that's what Cone trying to do, but he just got a weird way of doing it. Yeah, man. Yeah. So they gotta put on for Bama the right way. I agree. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be done. Everything can't be done over the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? One thing I didn't like today, and I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna keep on moving because I wanna see what's going on with this David situation. If y'all don't know too much about David, we've been talking about David for a minute. Now it seems like they finally gonna indict David, you know? So we got to see what's going on with that as well. But yeah. So my thoughts on Cone trying to put everybody together. He had a young dude named Baby Mill, young dude named Fat Mac out of Mobile, but it's a second Fat Mac in Montgomery. And he wasn't going, and Fat Mac from Montgomery was basically saying that, and niggas ain't sharing my music, niggas ain't showing love, and you know what I'm saying? And I feel that. If you don't get the support, why would I align myself with y'all? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't supporting me. So anyway, it was a big hoopla. You know, Brazen called him a bunch of bitch ass niggas and all of this old stuff. And then dude called him and he trying to get him to align with him. And it's like, bro, you align with us, I die for you, I do this. And Fat Mac got his head screwed on tight. He basically said, bro, that's weird. How you gonna die for me? And a few minutes ago, I was a bitch ass nigga and all of this, and I'm gay with finesse 2 times, and now you gonna die for me? Bro, I'm cool. So, yeah, everything can't be done in front of these cameras, man. That's all I'm saying. Everything can't be done in front of these cameras. It's so weird. It's so weird. Let's go into this, man. But shout out to Brazy. You know what I'm saying? I hope he can get it together and take his campaign a long way. We've been waiting for him to do it for a long time now. It looked like he on the cusp of it. So shout out to Brazy.
The reports that singer David is likely to face murder charges in the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. This was a very big story. Sources tell TMZ the grand jury hearing the case is expected to vote on an indictment. Prosecutors believe David was involved in the teen's death. TMZ reports the grand jury could continue hearing testimony into February. The 15-year-old's body was discovered in a Tesla at a tow yard, if you recall, over 3 months ago. The car was registered to the singer. The strong Santa Ana winds were felt in Fun.
Hey, it looked like they ain't gonna play with David, man. I want to see what's gonna happen, where this thing gonna go. Honestly, I want to see where it's gonna go because an indictment don't mean that he guilty, but you know what I'm saying. It took forever for them. You know what I'm saying. Just indict the dude, you know? So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So we're going to see what's going on with that. But listen, I want to react to this too, y'all. This is Trap Lord Ross, you know what I'm saying? The culture vulture, as many say. But he says David's ex-girlfriend speaks out on Celeste. Let's react to it. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. And if you can support the channel, do that. If not, then that's fine. I appreciate you anyway. But at least hit that like button. It's for the Freeski, man. I don't think David is the only one tied. Hey, I agree. It's the other little squirmy dude that you know what I'm saying? He got some risque pictures with. Yeah. I think he's involved as well.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you a little clip, breakdown, whatever you want to call it, that's been going around on TikTok. Allegedly, okay, a former living girlfriend, still living, of David is actually speaking out and sharing some interesting.
What's good with it, J-Rail? Salute to you, bro.
Insights into his psyche, into his backstory, into how he be dealing with the females and his whole persona. And according to some people, this is actually going to explain a lot about how he was moving, why he was doing things the way he was doing them, and perhaps how we got to this point with him being found with a deceased minor inside of his Tesla vehicle. Rest in peace to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. It's very sad. Let's just get straight into it, okay? Because I've been waiting to react to this video with you guys. I've touched on it in a previous video that I dropped today. I said I would be back and do an update breaking this one down, and here it is. And I've been itching to break this whole thing down myself, so let's get into it.
Hey guys, so an ex-friend / ex-girlfriend of David's who met him in August or September of 2022 has spoken out about her friendship / relationship with David. And in my opinion, what she said kind of highlights the fact that David is not only manipulative, but also very intentional. Some of what she says also showcases this split personality thing that David seems to have, hence his alter ego Itami. A lot of people seem to look at David's posts in the past and think that he's so immature, so childlike, but I feel like this is all an act. He's a lot smarter, he's way more deliberate than a lot of people are giving him credit for, and I feel like this persona he put on publicly was to possibly attract younger fans. She also...
Now, that's a really interesting insight, and I want to share a personal story that relates to this, because as they said David's got this weird childlike...
I don't know, man. If that's the case, when you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, attract younger fans and you exist in a space when you can have, I'm not going to say anybody you want, but you can have your pick of the litter, it's crazy to me. It's just crazy. But some people, they ain't built right up top, and they want what they want. It's just weird, man. I swear.
Persona, alter ego that he was kind of putting on, all right? And it's saying maybe that's something he did to attract younger fans. Now, I spoke to a friend of mine, okay, I won't say who, it's somebody. I spoke to somebody, all right, and he had bumped into David a couple of times at industry things, okay? And he had told me, he said it was so weird, because he said, when I bumped into...
What up, Syke?
To David a few years ago, it was a different David to the David I bumped into in like start of this year, right? And what he said to me basically was like, something happened with this dude, all right? And the second time I see him, it was like a child. It was like he'd been hit on the head. He was behaving like a child. Now, I don't know if that's because he'd been spending too much time around his underage girlfriend, allegedly, or if that was, as this video suggests, some kind of calculated move for him to attract younger fans, have this younger persona, maybe get away with acting like a youngster, hanging out with you. Like, I don't know. But I've heard from other people on a personal level in the industry that this David dude was running around acting like a kid, all right? And that's not how he was acting when he got started in this career. He was on some Benjamin Button shit. He getting older, but he acting younger. And there's minors around, allegedly. Very, very odd. Okay, but let's keep on going.
That shit's weird. That shit is weird as hell. As they indict this dude and they bring forth the evidence that they got against him, I think this is going to be a sick case. I really do. Will they be able to convict him? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Because the body's been, you know what I'm saying, in the shape it's been in for so long. If that makes sense. Duke, man, what it do? She Johnson, what's going on? We already spoke. But yeah, Cypress, I dropped a link for you if you want to come up, Brody. But salute to you, Duke, man.
Also seems to hint at the fact that David could have been talking to Celeste as early as summer of 2023 when she would have been just 12 years old. You guys can pause to read this entire thing if you'd like. I'm going to just summarize the main points.
See, I don't like shit like that. I'm going to tell y'all off the rip. That's one reason why I stopped talking about this case, because it's like, bruh, all of that little kid shit, bro, it gets under my skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's like it's weird as hell. Just like the shit with Finesse when he was talking about Lil King and said he turned around real quick and said, "Look, nigga, your pee small as a," you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
who does weird shit like that?
yes, you grown as hell. You grown as hell, fool. That shit crazy.
Just a kid, and then that made people look at you a certain way. You been in a penitentiary, that ain't what real niggas, grown niggas supposed to be saying to a kid.
Right. And it's just like, bro, niggas will do anything to make people that they never met in their life laugh on the internet. And I think that's what he was doing. I don't think none of that never happened. I think he thought that was a cool little joke and he just ran with it. But that shit did not go over well with me. Tell you the truth. God knows it's true. Yeah.
Because that's a child and you're a grown ass man. And
right.
That don't sound right. And it make it sound even worse, bro, because you done did penitentiary time.
Right. Exactly. What's going on, Keita? Well, I hope you had a good Christmas, fam. Let's try to get through some more of this, bro. Let's see what he's talking about.
I'll read this to you guys in full because I think that will just kind of help us digest and understand what's going on. It says, "Hi, I'm one of David's ex-good friends/exes. I'm the one he was texting in our iMessage conversation that leaked, and I am the one from that one comment where I say we were together when I was 16 and he was 18. I deleted this immediately because I felt that I have too much information out and my brain was still processing the fact that..."
Man, ZK, who that is on your picture, fam? Who is that on your picture? Is that Ronaldo or somebody? I don't know. Not sure, fam.
You said Ronaldo.
Who is that? I don't know.
I don't know. Look like he can kill like about 5 people.
Yeah, for real. Little baby John Wick. Chocolate, what it do?
I recognized her name and seemingly face from a Spotify user, Celeste, that he used to follow. I want to be clear that our relationship never ended on bad terms. I met him when he was a minor himself at age 17, and we both realized getting into a relationship was a mistake. I also want to make it clear that this is not for clout or personal attention towards me. I am just trying to be as anonymous as possible while still proving that I am credible. I know that isn't possible though, which sucks. I do not want to be known online forever as his ex, but I also don't want to have very little info that results in speculation, and I also want to help provide more info about that TikTok account. I'll give bits and details of things that were very prominent that I remember, as well as the main point of the 0907 user in his TikTok DMs. I'm sorry if this is written poorly. I don't really talk about situations in detail like this ever. David broke up with me because of maturity differences and told me that it was a learning experience for the both of us. The other breakup text earlier on that got leaked by Englezi, who was known to allegedly leak David's music, and he released a song that they had together on all platforms without David's permission. That's why David didn't have the best view on him, etc. He told me that himself. I was disrespected by those texts being leaked, and I never wanted my personal life out there like that, and I thought I could trust Englezi because I used to know him in 2023 before David told.
She says that they were together.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Chocolate, I don't know, fam. I'm not sure. Let me just check and see. We're gonna check right now. I know I didn't take it from you. I know that much. We're just gonna go on. Let me run this while I do a check.
When she was 16 and David was 18, however, they met when they were both experienced for the as I've matured.
Okay, so there's going to be a follow-up. Let's just keep going with the next part, okay? Before David told, and now we're seeing a random text, basically. This is kind of out of order, but I'm just going to read it anyway. This is a text allegedly from David, okay? And I'm going to zoom in again with my magnifying glass attachment. It says, "Hola, okay, so I've been up all night thinking logically about you, work, life, relationships, and realized something that you'd agree with if you see it the way I do. Straight from my heart, I really, really, really love you. But I've been checking my schedule for the rest of this year and next year, and I'm barely in Texas. I believe long-distance relationships work under the right conditions, like you being able to travel with me, but you're still in school. With that also being said, I don't like hiding anything from anyone. I would love to have a public relationship with someone, but the way this is going, we have to be a secret or something. I want you to be happy, but you still have so much left to do in these last 2 years of high school. I'm going to lie, this is a bad looking message. All right, it's a bad looking message. Even if he's a minor as well, this is a bad looking message.
Discussed a few months back where David ended things because he was on tour and she was still in school. She said,
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do this David shit. I just can't do it. Yeah. Chocolate, I don't even see you on the mod list. I'm gonna just be honest. And ZK, listen, whoever changed your picture on the mod list, your name says Ronaldo. So I was right. That is Ronaldo on your picture, but I'm not sure what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Not sure what's going on with your account. That's crazy, fam. Yeah, that's super crazy. Oh man. All right, Chocolate, you're mine now. But yeah, you might want to check that. You might want to check that out, ZK, because it's damn. I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah. That's crazy. Hold on, let me do this right quick. Ah, you see that? Right there. That's weird, huh? And we got the same odds, man. But I just added you in, so it shouldn't be no problem, fam. But yeah, that's crazy. That whole David situation, though, I'm cool on that, man. I swear to God. Probably one of my grandchildren. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, happy birthday, Chocolate. Salute to you. What you do to celebrate it? Dang. Yeah, ain't no telling. Probably one of your grandkids. You know how they play. For real. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy right there. But I will say, I wanted to ask y'all, are y'all familiar with this 051 Woo situation? I'm hearing they saying it's get back for Bezu. And to be perfectly honest, you know what I'm saying? We put a lot of stock on a lot of people, but a lot of them cats is in the rack. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. They don't have no business. They don't have no business being known. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these folks just known because of the enforcer work they put in, so to speak. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, it's good. It's bad enough we knew who Bezu was, but Bezu actually had music. This 051 Woo, I ain't never heard of him, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Yeah, but rest in peace to him. And if that is revenge, so to speak, 051 Woo was Dirk's biggest little brother. His brother hit like 4 or 5 of Dirk people. Okay. 051 Woo was Dirk's biggest op, little brother. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I don't know, man. Let's see. Damn, that's long as hell. All right. Let's check it out. I guess we can react to it. Y'all put me on. We're going to do it that way.
Killers in this video.
We told you we was gonna get you, there we damn. He can't reply. Y'all surprised? Y'all know how this go when you go against the wise.
Somebody kill somebody. Everybody got family. Somebody relate to him or somebody cool with him. You kill him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never end. Or they gonna kill. Let's kill somebody close to him.
Right. How does that end? How y'all stop that?
It don't stop. It's to everybody, all the people that playing the game. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's the last man standing. It's either you're gonna be in jail, you're gonna die, or you getting lucky around this bitch.
Been dumping pigeons, moving perks, I put the money first. We out in public, play with me, I show my gunna work. Mr. Clap him down, no, this ain't it, but I'm known to act the clown.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
Me in 5 years?
Yeah.
In 5 years, I see myself. Where I see myself in 5 years. I'm gonna give you a real in-depth answer too, man.
Cause Zoo, I mean, he's slick famous in Chicago. I mean,
why is you in the Uber, gang? Like that shit. That was a bad decision. That was a
Yeah, I remember Melly. So this is Melly, little brother. Okay.
bad choice, man. One false move cost that man his life. Ubering for his girl or whatever's going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
And as Bezu and the two unidentified men who were looking like they were loading the parts into the vehicle, Bezu was just off to the side with his head down talking on his phone, and these two unidentified gunmen come running from afar, from a distance. And many said that Bezu should have seen this, or somebody should have seen these guys, or heard them running towards them. But it was too late, and Bezu looked up at the last minute, and that's when the shooting commenced.
Out of Little Village, 3 men are in the hospital after a shooting.
They still ain't got nobody for Bezu, right? I'm pretty sure they ain't got nobody for Zoo. That's crazy.
Happened around 3 this afternoon near 31st and St. Louis. Police say those victims were standing in a parking lot when a car drove up and someone inside started firing. One of the men was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The other 2 are expected to survive. So far, no one is in custody.
I see that via the zoo, put a smile on my face, somebody stretched me. Let that new pack, that's that zoo pack, and 16 smoke up more than switcher.
Zoo killers in this video. The 2 niggas and the driver is in this video.
You shot straight, but you shot late. High level. This is the Rundown Podcast.
Hey, that was a crazy ass statement to make, AK.
Say, man, hey, man, it's OG Jacario. Now, back at you with another one. And in the murderous, treacherous trenches of Chicago, that's right, Chirac as they call it, many people are still losing their life in the gang wars that are continuing to spiral out of control. And as of recently, they were even talking about sending the National Guard out there. This is what Trump was considering, but was later blocked from doing so. So as the gang wars amped up again, the trolling was still going on back and forth, the dissing of the dead between these gangs.
I'm sorry, fam. These folks, they look like they in their mid-20s, man. Niggas ought to be over this type shit by their mid-20s. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm naive and out of touch. But damn, these some grown-ass fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still on this? This is... You know what I'm saying? This is teenage activity. This is, you know what I'm saying, 16, 17, 18-year-old activity. And another thing, whatever happened to Von off 1700. I think that's what's his name, bro, with the glasses. Whatever happened to him, fam?
Right? The disrespect that they show to the loved ones of certain members. And this right here leads to more shootings, more deaths in the city of Chicago. Which brings us to the death of THF Bezu.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. Some of the E-boys look like they old as Zoo. And we know Zoo was like in his mid-30s.
And he said himself, if they kill him, he needs 20 bodies to drop behind him. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the trenches, man. They know this. That's how it go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already. I ain't so saying whatever you got coming to you. I swear to God, don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all ass, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop incriminating yourself. I ain't got to say shit, bitch. I ain't saying no names. I heard a lot of you bitch ass. You know that. They know that. I don't know about that. Tell them prove it. Tell them prove it. I know what's coming. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Tell them don't be so tell them don't feel sorry for you. I swear to God, I'm niggas that preach. Huh? Say what? What say, my boy? I said tell them so don't be sad for you, right? You live your life. You did what you did. You gotta accept it. I don't want no motherfucker crying for me, bro. Don't cry at my funeral. So motherfucker paint your dreads red, something. Don't cry. On God, get wild. I need 20 for one, yeah?
20 for one. Yeah, that's genocide. Good old-fashioned genocide. That is finest, man. When we gonna get past this type stuff? You know what I'm saying? So I hate to sound like a preacher, but God dang, bro. I need 20 for my hat. You catch my hat, I need 20 as retribution. That's crazy.
And they say that this is indeed what's unfolding right now with so many shootings and so many murders that are going on. Now, many people did troll the death of Bezu. And one person particularly, you know, who had to say something about the death of Bezu and the trolling that Zoo was doing to his own brother, 051 Melly, who had recently lost his life years back. Zoo was trolling him along with other ops of Melly.
I got my Drake in my Glock, I might mismatch. 4 shot, 2 dead is on the dispatch. Why you thirsty for that back door? Melly got his shit splat. Don't get it twisted, cause I rap, I still a kill about that money. For thinking this shit was funny. Hey, get out to the border. Oh, God, smoke. 051 is extinct. Nigga, ain't no 051 make us extinct. Nigga, y'all wouldn't even know 051 if it wasn't for us, man. They know that and y'all know that. Bitch, we made the world famous. Fuck you talking about? I ain't gonna say too much on this live though, man. Y'all know what's up with us. 051 is no longer. They got all goofies now. No longer. Fuck you talking about? Hey, bitch, shut that Trump center down. They got hit. Free all them sixes though, man. Hold up, man. I got a lot of homies gone right now, man. Doing calibers. Free them sixes.
Man, gotta be more to life than this. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keep it a whole stack. If Dirk and Von is in my close proximity and I know that I can do something different from what's going on, I gotta try to do something different, fam. Whether it's rapping, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, being a damn driving a car for these niggas, anything. Put me in the game, bro. Put me in the game. Take me out these streets, bro. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's why I ain't really talk about the F the streets, all that stuff. They calling it a movement and all that. Bruh, we don't owe the streets nothing. We don't owe the streets nothing. And there be niggas old like this, you know what I'm saying, that had the utmost respect for the streets, knowing the streets ain't nothing but a consuming fire. It's gonna eat you alive, and it's gonna owe your people nothing. That shit crazy, man.
They trying to get Zoo out the way. They say you're cheap out here. Inshallah, I'm still here, man. A lot of motherfuckers want me out the way. On that car.
And they said that Melly was really like that. And this is why so many people, wanted this guy gone. And this is what 051 Wu had to say about Bezu dissing his brother Melly.
One of the most viral Instagram live collabs.
My brother and the nigga Bebe.
Yeah.
That's a goofy.
That's it. That's one of my favorite lives. I ain't gonna lie. I could turn that motherfucker on right now and watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a all right, you right.
No, you go ahead.
No, I don't want to say too much. You right. That nigga ain't lame. Nigga, Bebe is goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that live, when you
that's the internet, but that's what I was telling you about earlier. You can get on the internet and be whoever you want to be. If somebody co-sign you, then that's what you is. But that's just what it is. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. My brother just one of them niggas. My brother was ahead of him, though. He taunting you at the same time, but he you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get out there, jump out there and make it feel like, oh, you a goofy. Cause
DJ, you be on the bullshit too, man. It's like, bro, why you give a nigga a platform to talk about street shit on the internet? Bro, you ain't got no mixtape out, you ain't got no video. Why is these niggas here, bro? For real. For real. You just making a target on their back that much bigger. And nigga like you, DJ, you is notorious for it. Notorious.
He taunting you. He really setting you up on his own tricks, you get what I'm saying? But that man is lame and goofy. He don't play with us on G. He never did none of us.
All right. But when that live, so you aware of obviously how viral.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I watch YouTube.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. So what do you think of that live though? You know what I'm saying? Them being able to be
but shit was alive. Of course they could be able to conversate, you know what I'm saying? It's on the internet, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
If it was in the physical, then hey, who knows?
Type shit.
I know, but hey.
Type shit.
051 Wu would post a picture of Bezu on his Instagram stories with a caption that says, "May the Most High be pleased with you. No BS," with the open hand emoji. Right? And many said this right here was a clear diss to Bezu. And many felt like he was sending his condolences. But nah, people weren't buying that, especially when they seen the video of Driller, and they had 051 Wu in the video, right? And this diss song that he put out about Bezu. So how could he be sending condolences to Bezu with this post right here, right? When he was clearly in the video with Driller and the rest of the members.
When you read that, what do you make out of it? It's like, when I read that caption, it makes me think that Wu is presenting Bezu as a sacrifice. And it says, "May the Most High be pleased with you. No BS." You know what I'm saying? So it's almost dry snitching. You're almost claiming the body for real. You go, if you actually sit back and think about it.
Dissing Zoo. Now, with everybody claiming the murder of Zoo, claiming work that they probably had nothing to do with, right? It was noted that 051 Wu was real quiet and Young Money was real quiet as well, right? Until the murder of Zoo. That's when they started being very vocal again online and trolling and things of that nature. So many people, took this diss song that was released by Driller in this post that he made saying that we are the keepers after the murder of Zoo, right? It was noted that, you had 051 Woo in the comment section. Woo commented under that post of Driller saying, we the keepers, Grim Reapers, right? So this right here was looked at, in reference to what Bezu was saying himself when he mentioned that he was looked at as a keeper. December 28th, 2025, a report came in of 2 gunshot victims at 122nd Street and Western Avenue. This was in Blue Island, Illinois. 051 Woo was coming from a place called Tommy's. And I don't know how true that is, but this is what the reports are. And this is where the intersection is at 122nd and Western Avenue, right there by Tommy's, where this whole incident took place. Hours before the murder of 051 Woo, his baby mother, his fiance, took to her Instagram stories to say this: took my last loss this year, not taking no more losses. And like I said, this is before Woo's murder.
Dang, so that was before he... Boy. Oh, that's spooky right there. So before she even known what was happening with him, she posted, took my last losses this year, not taking no more losses. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's borderline spooky right there.
He felt this was very eerie that she had posted this right before his life was taken, because this was definitely her having to take a loss before this year is up. Maybe she felt like since, it's about to be a new year that, she didn't feel like nobody was going to, lose their life before the year was up, let alone being somebody that was so close to her, like Woo, her fiance. Wow. The trolling was on.
Damn.
The video had already been out of a Driller coming back from retirement into rap. And he dropped a diss song, dissing Zoo. And it had Woo in it. And Woo was definitely dissing Zoo as well. They were saying Woo for Zoo. Basically, they took the life of Woo because the life was taken of Zoo. And even Lil Zoo, that's right, Zoo's son got in on the whole dissing, the whole mocking, the whole trolling of the dead. And he trolled 051 Woo with what Zoo say? I need 20 for one.
That's crazy. If y'all remember, I don't know if y'all seen the episode of No Jumper when Bezu was on there. He used to talk about his little dude, how his little son was so smart and this, that, and the third. Now his little son is on the same type of time that he was on. Well, that shit is never ending cycle, bro. Like, for real, never ending cycle. It's like, what we doing, man? What we doing? We gotta at least try. Gotta at least try, man. And I ain't saying I'm perfect, but damn, bro. For you to be as famous as you are, you done been on jets with dirt. You done been all over the world, and now you out of here and your son gotta put up with the same foolishness that you grew up in. And that's hard. That's hard. And I ain't talking about it in a good way. That shit terrible.
And this right here was definitely the 12-year-old son of Bezu saying this. And many people were saying, oh, man, he's definitely putting himself in danger now. Because once he jumped off the porch with the dissing, right? There's no coming back from that. Now, just like with the Bezu murder, we had people, claiming that and, basically just saying they had something to do with it for clout, right? And this could have very well been the same effect with 051 Woo's death, because you had somebody named Polo from the Oak saying, fuck Lil Woo. Send him to Melly, which is the brother of Woo. Split his shit open, oh my, crying emojis. We 4 deep up in a hot. We ain't from NY, but we looking for woo. Scoom, I got you. Wow.
Damn.
So this right here, just goes to show, man, who knows if this is somebody actually confessing or if this is, another troll that's, just basically trying to get up under the op's skin, right? The trolls start going up under the same post where he said, we the keepers, Grim Reapers, and start replying and making comments, trolling Woo's death, saying Woo burgers for everybody. Laughing emojis. What happened to Woo? LOL. Keep hiding. You next, boy. Ha, ha, ha. Talking about Driller, because this is on Driller's Instagram page. And then the next comment says, now you got to go slide for Woo. And they're directing this at Driller as well. Another comment that I found interesting, it says, playing games got you smoked. Long live WoW, which is indeed Beizou. The 051 and THF war going to be a multi-generational one before it's said and done, because now you have, the son of Beizou, 12 years old, and he's already dissing the dead. He's already,
that shit disgusting, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit's just disgusting, bro. And you think about, 12 years old, and you involving yourself with that type of lifestyle, bro. And then it's damn near like your daddy condoning this shit, bro. Rest in peace to Beizou, but that shit is crazy. That shit hit home, and it hit different for me because I got a 15-year-old. And I know you like, nigga, you stay in Alabama, bro. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Some of my people is absolute. I don't want my son involved in some of the stuff that some of my people been involved in. And to see Beizou to have him and talking about him in such a good light earlier on, and now he's beginning to come of age, and it's almost like he's being ingratiated into this street shit. It's sad. It's sad, man. Golly.
Jumping feet first into the war, all right? And it's not looking good at all, man, because, once you jump off that porch, it's time to hit the concrete running and gunning. Now, judging by the comments, majority of the people were saying that they felt like Driller was responsible for 051 Woo's death because Woo was working. He had a 12-hour shift job he was working. And he had just, graduated and things of that nature and was putting solar panels on homes and things like that. So he was doing good, staying out the way. And all of a sudden he gets into this video with Driller, and Driller has lyrics that's dissing the dead, deceased THF boss, Beizou, right? And now you have a situation where 051 Woo is now deceased himself. Now, THF will celebrate and say, fuck it, we're throwing a party tonight. Hit 104 now for the low. And this is how they were feeling after hearing the news of 051 Woo getting gunned down. It was also reports of Woo's father being released from prison after 30 years. And he was free. He was out on the streets when Woo was gunned down there in Blue Island. Even one of his last posts was about him and his pop's relationship. He says, I'm glad my old man home, but sometimes he be too BD for me. Like, hold on now, Pops. I'm BD, but I'm BDK. So, this is the relationship that he was explaining that him and his father had right before his passing. A wild theory about why 051 Woo was killed will begin to circulate online, and a picture was posted with the faces that had emojis over them. And you can still tell exactly who these people were that were getting their face blocked out, saying that they were the ones that were involved in Bezu's death, right? And it was 3 individuals. And one of those individuals didn't have their face blocked out, which was Driller. And this happened to be a screenshot from obviously the video shoot of Last Lap where he dissed Bezu on. And it was concluded that one of the guys was definitely 051 Wu, who had their face blocked out, and he was being implemented in the murder of Bezu.
Bezu killers in this video. Zoo killers in this video. The 2 niggas and the driver is in this video. It ain't police shit. I bet you the police being figured this shit out. And we just now talking about it. And you know, little birdies be in my ear all the time. I just wait for the perfect opportunities to say certain shit. THF Bezu killers are in this video.
That's wild.
I'm talking about on the screen.
Now, in the months after Bezu was killed, nobody was really putting this theory out there that Wu was involved. This didn't evolve until after Wu was shot and killed himself. And it's not really a surprise because after a lot of these guys who were real steppers, real killers in the streets of Chicago, you know, when they pass, you start hearing about the stories of how many hats they had, right? Allegedly, and how many bodies they had under their belt. So, you know, this right here was normal to hear, you know, about a guy's reputation after they were killed in the streets of Chicago, if they were definitely the real kind. Now, the mass shooting that took place downtown Chicago was involving another gentleman by the name of Fly Life Zoe. He was the member that was reportedly killed in that downtown attack, that ambush that occurred. And this is where a lot of the footage of that green Lamborghini, that lime green Lamborghini that was involved in the shooting, right? This is the crime scene from his shooting. So,
so how is Fly Life Zoe involved with what's going on with 051 Wu? Or is it?
A lot of people got the reports mixed up because these shootings, these murders occurred on the same day.
Police have been here on scene for hours. They are just now starting to remove the police tape. You can see behind me that green SUV Lamborghini is still on scene. Now, earlier this morning, we counted upwards of 47 evidence markers on the street here. We're at the corner of LaSalle and Hubbard. LaSalle remains closed off until Grand. Now, according to CPD, the victims were getting into a car when 4 unknown men walked up with guns and started shooting. And to give you a sense of this area, we're less than a block from a couple of nightclubs, Hubbard Inn and Celeste. Some of them are still getting out right now. We want to show you the scene earlier this morning. Detectives, again, focusing on that green Lamborghini SUV, which is still here. That appears to be the vehicle those victims were getting into when the shooting started. A rideshare driver picking up passengers in this area tells us what he saw.
That Lamborghini look familiar, don't it? I think that's the one that teasing them. Was it teasing and Straight Drop? They had one of them giants. I think they did have one. I guess I'll stop it right there, man. That was, I'm not sure what was going on. Why he included both of these, I guess because they happened at the same time in different parts of the city. But yeah, that 051 Wu, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch a hat, then go get a job. That ain't how it worked. This is not how it worked, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you in the video taking credit, bro. Yeah. It ain't the same as it was back in the day, you know? It's like the primary objective used to be to get away with the crime, you know? Not to do a crime and drop all kind of context clues and Scooby-Doo clues and Blues clues that you may or may not have had something to do with it. That's the wildest shit ever. And I've never gotten used to it. I'm kind of used to it now because it's happened so much. It's like, it's almost like the people from across the sand when they used to, do certain things, like they would hit an Air Force base, or they would, strike a tank or carry a plane or something, and they would take credit for it. You know what I'm saying? They would claim responsibility. That's what these kids doing. And it's insane. It's insane. Claiming responsibility when you on the other side of the world is one thing, but you being in the same city, a block or two over from where everything transpired, and y'all online claiming responsibility is ridiculous. It's like you putting yourself on a very short clock, very short clock. Rest in peace to 051 Woo, but god dang, bro, what do these kids be expecting? Like, for real, what do they be expecting? You go on the drill, y'all do all type of typing on the internet, and then y'all come back and shoot a video, and knowing you ain't got no business doing this because you got to go to work tomorrow. I mean, this is the same type of situation that got Queso and them jammed up. Queso and them got the low on a dude going for a job appointment, a job interview. Like, if you about that life and you like that for real and you with the you can't work, fam. You a gangster, remember? You're not a civilian, you're a gangster. One thing about gangsters don't release their location. You know what I'm saying? Civilians release their locations. Yeah. I'm going to work. I'm going home. I'm gonna stop by the grocery store on the way home. That's what civilians do. And when you cross the threshold into this gangster shit, you can't go and be stationary at one spot for 8-9 hours. Come on, fam. You just can't do it. You just can't do it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's the gangster matrix for real, when you feel like you can just, straddle the fence. No, I'm gonna go get this legal money, these 40 hours, and you know what I'm saying? After we get off, we can spend a few blocks, and bump down on so and so. Not knowing if these folk find out who you are, it's gonna be smoke in the city. You know what I'm saying? You got 24 hours to live. Real talk. It's sad though. It's sad as hell, man. Rest in peace to Bezu. Rest in peace to 051 Woo. Rest in peace to 051 Melly. And I pray God's hedge of protection over Bezu's kid, that he don't get too deep in this street shit to where he can't get out. Because to be perfectly honest, this ain't for him. But he gonna feel like it's a rite of passage to even be involved in something like this. And that's the crazy part. That's the backwards thinking that we often get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? Weird as hell, man. Weird as hell. Listen, family, if y'all hadn't hit the like button for me, please. And we're gonna hit one more topic. We're gonna hit one more topic before we skedaddle, because this is a weeknight. We're gonna hit one more topic, y'all, because I don't think these folk done with this. I don't think these folk done with this. Damn, that's a long video. Okay. Divine Black Rose said they inherit the street curses like it's land passed on. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. And we got to do better. We got to do better about our kids, fam. We got to do better by our kids. Golly. Let's see. I don't know. This look like some AI. I don't want to look at no AI stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Nah. All right, we're going here. We're going here, fam. Let me do this. I know this is a long video, about 20 minutes. We're gonna check it out. Tyler Perry, another accusation, another lawsuit. $77 million is crazy. It's crazy. You know, let's get it started.
I stayed quiet for much too long. I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me, but I do apologize. And I'm speaking up now.
Now a second man, model Mario Rodriguez, is suing Tyler Perry, accusing the actor of sexual assault and alleging a disturbing pattern of manipulation. And his lawsuit alleges something deeply specific, that Perry allegedly reenacted a famous Good Will Hunting therapy scene in order to target him with past trauma. This lawsuit also names Lionsgate, accusing the studio of enabling Perry's alleged behavior. We have the filing. It includes alleged text messages we're seeing for the first time. We have the complaint. We're going to break it all down for you right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Now, here's the truth. I don't know if we'd be able to put these episodes together if it wasn't for the incredible support that we get from our sponsors. And that, Angeles, that call reportedly came from a Hollywood billionaire, allegedly promising fame, a movie role, a future, opportunities. But instead, he claims this all turned into a nightmare of manipulation, unwanted advances, and sexual assault over a period of time. Now, the man on the other end of that phone, familiar name if you've been following us here on Sidebar, we're talking about Tyler Perry, the filmmaker, the producer behind Madea, massive entertainment empire, and the person accusing him now is model Mario Rodriguez. He is now suing Tyler Perry. Now, the reason that I say
it looks like Tyler Perry got a type. If we being straight up honest, it look like Tyler Perry got a type, fam. Brad look just like the other dude, you know? My thing is, how do you feel like you that empowered that these folk ain't gonna turn you in? And they did. But if you look at the other dude, it absolutely looks like Tyler Perry has a type, a particular flavor.
This is because as we go into these shocking claims and the potential legal strength of these claims, I mean, we're talking allegations of sexual assault by Perry, followed by something that I think is going to make your jaw drop. This is not the first time we have talked about Tyler Perry recently. No, we covered Tyler Perry here before, back in June. Another actor, Derek Dixon, filed a $260 million lawsuit in California accusing Perry of essentially quid pro quo sexual harassment and assault. Now, Perry's legal team, they fought back hard. They called it a failed money grab, arguing the case should be thrown out or moved to Georgia. That battle is still playing out, by the way. But now Perry is facing a second, arguably strikingly similar kind of lawsuit. And that's what we want to go into. Now, this new one was filed just days ago, literally on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2025 in California Superior Court. And this is brought again by Mario Rodriguez, a model, an actor who had this very small role in Perry's 2016 film called Boo, A Madea Halloween. And this lawsuit doesn't just name Tyler Perry. It also seemingly targets his production company and Lionsgate, the studio that distributes Tyler Perry's films. So accusing them essentially of knowing about his alleged behavior, enabling it, and benefiting from it. So, by the way, from a legal point of view,
Shit, I thought Tyler Perry might have owned stake in Lionsgate. You know what I'm saying? They got a pretty good relationship going on. I thought they had, you know what I'm saying, some type of business interest to where he owned a piece of that. So if that's the case, they would absolutely turn a blind eye to whatever he had going on. I mean,
from a lawsuit point of view, usually go after the entities, as that may be where the money, the assets are for purposes of liability and collection. What are the key allegations? What's the main theme here? Rodriguez claims that Perry used the promise of roles, a Hollywood career, to groom him, make sexual advances, touch him, and sexually abuse him. And the suit describes an alleged pattern of isolating him, prying into past trauma, escalating physical contact, and explicit propositions. But the details in the complaint, they are very, very specific. They are also graphic, and they follow a disturbing script, for lack of a better word, a script. Okay, and that's what we want to go into. We want to.
Wow. So if it's that detail oriented and it's almost like a script, what you think? What y'all think? You think it's accurate, or you think it's somebody trying to grab some money, as it usually is?
Go through this story and see if there's a strength to it, strength to these claims, strength to the narrative. So I'm going to walk you through the complaint, basically page by page, and I'm going to read you directly from key sections so you can hear the language that it's used. So the document starts by setting the stage. The second paragraph reads, quote, defendant Tyler Perry is a producer-director who wields immense power in the movie industry. Unfortunately, Perry uses his power to abuse and sexually assault people who hope to secure roles in his movies. Perry's type are those who have been victims of childhood traumas in the past. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez was one of his victims. Now, that's key language, because I said at the time, I remember this, when Dixon had filed his lawsuit against Tyler Perry, I wondered, would this lead to more accusers to come forward, right? Was Derek Dixon just a one-off making these allegations, or could this start more people coming forward? It's a two-edged sword when you think about it, right? Perry's position could be, as soon as one person sues, this will open the floodgates for more false accusations. The other side, assuming all the allegations are true, takes one person to come forward against a wealthy, powerful person for others to feel safe to do so. We've seen this back and forth in a lot of high-profile sexual misconduct cases.
That's facts. That's facts. And who's to say, and I know this is going to sound crazy, who's to say that these folks weren't planted to, you know what I'm saying, bring Tyler Perry down? When they know your weakness and they pitch it out there just to see if you're going to bite. And you bit. Because let's be realistic about it. Tyler Perry is one of the richest black men in America. He owns his own movie studio. I don't think a lot of people may be happy of that. They might not be welcoming of the fact that you made something from nothing and developed all of this power. So they threw something at you, man, you know? And it looks like you bit. But we're going to see.
And I will say, too, this is important to note, Rodriguez is represented by the same lawyer who brought Derek Dixon's claims. We're talking about Jonathan Delshad. We'll get more on that a little bit later. But the core allegation is established immediately. We're talking about an abuse of power targeting vulnerable people. Now, how did Rodriguez enter into Perry's orbit, right? Let's start there. So the complaint says that in 2015, a trainer at an Equinox gym out in Los Angeles approached Rodriguez and told him, quote, that defendant Tyler Perry wanted to meet Mr. Rodriguez and to talk about offering him an acting role. And the complaint alleges that Perry called him that same day. The filing allegedly quotes Perry from that call, saying about the potential role, quote, you know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner. And the suit states that Rodriguez auditions, quickly gets the part. It reads, clearly the audition was only a formality given Mr. Perry's position of power and his personal desire to have Mr. Rodriguez work for him. Okay, let's stop right there. So first, if Rodriguez can establish that Perry called him, and that this person approached him at Equinox. So you wonder if that person would testify if they're available. That would be key. Does become a question. How does Rodriguez remember essentially verbatim what Perry had said? Did he document it in some way? This call is probably not recorded. But an argument could be, it's unusual for Tyler Perry to set all this.
Damn, that outfit. Well, that outfit screams. It screams. Y'all know what it screams.
Up, have a communication with a minor player in a film. Usually a casting director or a producer would handle that. But I don't know, maybe there's an argument that this is Perry's style. He has ownership on all aspects. He wants to speak to everybody that's involved in the cast. The other way to look at it is this is unusual. And Perry targeted Rodriguez and only got on the part for his own personal reasons. Now, how can they establish the phone call other than through the testimony of Rodriguez? Maybe there's phone records, but obviously it wouldn't be a printout of their conversation. It would rather be just this call took place at that time. But again, we're talking about, 10 years ago. So then the complaint describes things escalating during this solo visit that Rodriguez made to Perry's Los Angeles home. This is key. Now, Rodriguez makes clear that while all of this is going on, he's just really excited for this acting opportunity and to be working with Tyler Perry. So anyway, he allegedly goes over. They have drinks. They go to Tyler Perry.
Fam, I'm sorry, but I've watched quite a few of Tyler Perry movies. I mean, I'm not sure about the stuff like The Oval or whatever he had, the TV series or whatever. I never watched them, but it's like, I don't know where these type of cats will fit into the movies, like the Madea movies and all of that. I never watched the TV shows though. So that may be what he was picking them out and solicited them for. You know what I'm saying? That could be a good, might be for the TV show.
Theater room. Now, first, the complaint details this instruction from Perry. He allegedly told Mr. Rodriguez to keep his cell phone in the kitchen because, quote, there are cameras everywhere and they're always listening. By the way, if there really are cameras in his house, is that something that could be obtained through discovery and you can have him on camera saying that? I don't know. In the theater, this is important. The suit alleges that Perry began asking deeply personal questions about Rodriguez's childhood and traumas, and Rodriguez became emotional. The suit alleges, quote, Mr. Perry told him, you have a lot of trauma in you, and believe it or not, we have a lot in common. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to stand up and said, come here, man, let me hug you. Mr. Perry hugged Mr. Rodriguez and said, it's not your fault. Now listen to this, quote, in the moment, Mr. Rodriguez could not help but feel that Mr. Perry was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams from the acclaimed 1997 movie Good Will Hunting. Now, if you haven't seen Good Will Hunting, first of all, you should. It's a great movie.
See, that's some weird shit right there. Because are you trying to enact it or is Tyler Perry trying to enact it? Like, for real. Because it's your word against his. So are you not that authentic enough? You don't have a good imagination enough to make up your own story? That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. When you say Tyler Perry was trying to react the scene from Good Will Hunting, maybe that was you reacting the scene, reenacting the scene because your story just don't add up. I don't know, man. This is weird as hell.
But if you haven't, it's a very famous therapy scene where Robin Williams' character repeatedly tells Matt Damon's character, who had been abused in the past, that it's not your fault, pulling him into a hug. There's a really big emotional breakdown. And it's meant to be this moment of deep vulnerability and release, which is why you're having this alleged comparison. It stands out. And I will say that level of unique specificity, that can arguably help with credibility if this goes to trial and Rodriguez takes the stand. It's like so strange and so specific. Could he really make this up? Maybe, maybe not. But you go from there. The complaint describes this encounter taking a turn. This is when, according to Rodriguez, it turns physically invasive, with Perry then allegedly rubbing Rodriguez's shoulders and his chest and making comments. And when Rodriguez sits back down, he claims that Perry sat next to him and began rubbing his inner thigh. Now, Rodriguez claims that he then got up and excused himself, but the suit quotes, or allegedly quotes, Perry as being persistent, saying, just relax. I promise I'm a good guy to know and have in your corner. You just need to relax and stop being so tense. Man, if you just come, I would take care of you for the rest of your life and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. And I know you'll come around. Now, he claims that he ultimately left Perry's house, went home, but what happens next? So he says he goes to Atlanta to film in January 2016. And he says that Perry never sexually assaulted him or attacked.
I think everybody was in on the same type of activity. Cause man, come on, let's keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't take these type of pictures. I think everybody knew what everybody wanted. And I don't know if you got wrong by Tyler Perry, but I believe that she was going just like everybody else, and you might have had an incident or a falling out with Tyler Perry, and now you want to file a suit just like little bro did, Derek Nix or whatever his name is, months ago. I think all of y'all was in on it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Him on set, which, by the way, also potentially goes to an issue of credibility, right? For someone who may be questioning Rodriguez and questioning if this is true, you could argue, well, if he's claiming that he was assaulted by Tyler Perry, wouldn't he want to, embellish every detail he can? But to say that it started only at this house with his leg being touched, nothing further happening, that nothing happened on set, does it help with credibility, right? Maybe. Now, after the film wrapped, this is when Rodriguez accuses Perry of allegedly continuing to invite Rodriguez over, saying how he might be a good fit for future roles that he's writing. Now, Rodriguez claims that during these visits, they would talk about work, but then also personal things. And from here, he claims that Perry allegedly made sexual comments to him and even asked if he had sex with another man. And then, when Rodriguez apparently said that he was having a baby with his girlfriend, and that Perry allegedly sensed how stressed out Rodriguez was about his financial situation, Perry allegedly said, quote, "If you would just give in to me, I would take care of you. You would never have to worry about anything again." Side note, we don't know if this actually happened. The counter argument to this would be, Tyler Perry really said that in that specific language? That could help your legal claims? Maybe, maybe not. Again, it's all going to come down to credibility and how can they back it up. But Perry also allegedly shared, and this is important, that he himself, quote, was sexually molested as a kid. And the complaint argues that he was using that shared trauma as a tactic to build trust before making more sexual advances. And then he claims that Tyler Perry sexually assaulted him, like allegedly grabbing his leg right by his private area and allegedly saying, "It's all right." Now, there is no way to truly corroborate that unless there are cameras in the home or it's just the testimony of Rodriguez. This is not like a rape case, right, where you're talking about maybe DNA or forensics, even though that might be difficult from such a long time ago. But this is really, again, a question of credibility. Now, this is the next part. When Rodriguez claims that he refused these alleged sexual advances, he claims all the acting roles dried up. The suit states plainly, quote, "Because Mr. Rodriguez continually rejected Mr. Perry's sexual advances and assaults, Mr. Perry never hired him for Medea's Halloween 2, despite all their conversations for new roles for Rodriguez." Then we go to this key moment, this key incident that allegedly happened. It's talked about in the complaint, that allegedly happened in November of 2018. So after a dinner where Perry allegedly discussed a role for Rodriguez in the Oval show, the Oval series, By the way, Rodriguez said that he was reluctant to go to this dinner in the first place, but thought, you know what, this is a restaurant, it's a public place. He was thinking of his career. And that's important because if Rodriguez takes this to trial and is cross-examined by Perry's attorney about, you claim you're sexually harassed, sexually assaulted, why did you keep coming back if this were true? Well, now he would try to explain it. It's career advancement. I was trying to help my career, was maybe hoping that this wouldn't happen again, that I'd have a safe place. You know, I'm trying to...
Man, this is... What's up, Sight? You muted up, Sight. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, they always come back.
I think of my career. I'm trying to think of my family. Anyway, going back to this. After the dinner, Rodriguez claims that Perry invited him, again, over to his house. And by the way, there is a text exchange that's embedded in this complaint that arguably confirms this meet at the house. There, the suit describes Perry allegedly making explicit sexual propositions. When Rodriguez goes to the kitchen, the suit alleges, quote, Mr. Perry followed Mr. Rodriguez to the kitchen. Then, Mr. Perry tightly hugged Mr. Rodriguez and repeatedly told him to, quote, hold on, while Mr. Perry tried to unbuckle Mr. Rodriguez's pants. And the complaint then states, it alleges that Perry then grabbed Rodriguez in the genital area. And Rodriguez allegedly said no. He was able to struggle free. And then he apparently calls Uber to go home. And as he waits for his ride, the suit describes this alleged sequence. Quote, Mr. Perry tried to apologize for his sexual assault, telling Mr. Rodriguez, hey, my bad, my bad. Mr. Perry, afraid of consequences for his sexual assaults, then stepped away for a minute, returned, and stuffed $5,000 into Mr. Rodriguez's pocket. So from there, the complaint claims that the next month, Perry invited Rodriguez over again to his house, and there was another embedded conversation, text exchange, seemingly suggesting.
Hey, what you think about this, Cypress? Well, this is crazy, bruh. Tyler Perry, bruh. I wonder how many.
I think he need to pay their bread because they got them 10 minutes out there.
Yeah. He grabbed on the man. The man said no. He said, hey, my bad, bruh. Put five bands in his pocket and let him catch an Uber. That's crazy. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. If they got text messages and all of this stuff, corroborating evidence, hey, man, they might be dead to rights. But it's just, all of this shit is weird to me. I don't think Tyler Perry is not guilty. I think he's guilty of sin. But it's mighty funny how Law and Crime take every picture. They take the fruitiest of pictures and put them in this video. Like Tyler Perry with the rhinestone suit on. That shit is crazy to me, man.
That. Now, I'm going to read you this next part verbatim from the complaint. I think it's important. Quote, Mr. Rodriguez agreed to go over because Perry had made him believe that Perry was sorry for assaulting him. The $5,000 and reaching out back to him about the situation and making light of it was a sign of Perry's understanding of his guilt and of the mistake Perry made. Even though a lucid Rodriguez would be concerned about a worse assault, Rodriguez could not get past the potential of living his dream of being a movie star and the fame and fortune that would accompany him that was being dangled in front of him. Again, very, very important if he's cross-examined about why he kept going back. Now, Rodriguez claims, though, that while at Perry's house, Perry allegedly massaged his shoulders, gave him long hugs, talked about sexual things, and then sprinkled in some stuff about work. And he claims that he would leave the house before things escalated.
Bro, these are not pictures of straight men, bro. Just
no. See, this is my time. Y'all going back to the house. I would have been on a mug shot. Fuck $5,000.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These are not pictures of straight men, bro. And yeah, I think Tyler Perry guilty. I think he guilty. I think the other dude guilty. Y'all just mad. Y'all done got mad at this man for whatever. Talking about you got a fiance, you finna get married. Come on, man. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it.
What it is, they been giving it up. And now they feel like they want more money. But he don't want to give it because they've been giving it up on the budget.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't buying it, bro.
From there, the suit claims after another unwanted advance, namely allegedly forcing his hand on Perry's private area in 20.
Look at that suit, bro. When have you ever seen Tyler Perry wear some shit like that, bro?
In the words of Scovey, what? Okay, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, bro. They found the fruitiest pictures in the history of Madea to put on this bitch. I ain't never seen Tyler Perry dressed like this.
2018 or 2019, so this is a separate incident. Again, Rodriguez claims he went over to the house because this was his only way to break into the industry, and that Perry allegedly said they were going to talk about potential roles. It says, the complaint says, quote, Perry once again apologized and stuffed another $5,000 in cash in Mr. Rodriguez's pocket and sent him away. Now, after Rodriguez apparently finally cut off contact with Tyler Perry, the complaint includes these apparent text messages from June 2019 seemingly showing Perry's frustration. So if these are in fact messages between Perry and Rodriguez, okay, assuming that's what these are, Perry allegedly texts him, quote, I haven't heard from you. And when Rodriguez apologized, Perry allegedly responded, I deserve a text at least once a month. There's also alleged texts from Tyler Perry that say, good night, F off, wanted to give you much S, you never text unless something is going on. A text saying, no, you're busy, just saying hi is what all my friends do. And in the end, Rodriguez claims that he never got additional work from Tyler Perry. And the lawsuit claims that Rodriguez decided to come forward in 2025 with his allegations after learning of that similar lawsuit that was filed by actor Derek Dixon. In fact, and this is in the complaint, a friend allegedly texted Rodriguez about Dixon's lawsuit, and Rodriguez replied, quote, OS, he's at it again, when's he gonna learn? Where the friend responded, when he ends up like Diddy, referring to Sean Diddy Combs. Now, the final part of the complaint lays out the 4 legal claims, the causes of action here, what he's suing for. Sexual assault, sexual battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, all against Perry, and there is a 4th claim for negligent retention again.
Man, fags change ain't a robbery. He was trying to get a bag, $5K at a time. I agree.
Man, he was giving it up for $5K. Hey, what happened there? Probably Tyler Perry went up the price, and now he want to go to court, man. You can't get it. You can't decide you want to play ball while they're getting it good for you. Come on, man, you can't do that.
Yeah, I agree, bro. This is crazy.
This Lionsgate, by the way, should be noted the timing of this suit. So it's filed right before 2026. And for example, under California law, you need to file a sexual assault lawsuit within 10 years from the date of the last act or attempted act. And while he describes an incident in 2019, remember, 2015 is when all of this allegedly started and, traced back to that first alleged episode. So I would imagine in an abundance of caution, filing this right before 2026, probably how the suit can maybe go forward. That's just my 2 cents. Anyway, going back to that negligent retention claim. So the argument is that Lionsgate, right, this film distributor, which the suit claims hires and supervises Tyler Perry and benefits from his production of films, they knew or should have known of this alleged misconduct, that they failed to act, and they continued to financially benefit from their relationship with Tyler Perry. And this lawsuit is seeking damages reportedly totaling $77 million. Rodriguez claims that he has suffered PTSD, physical, psychological, emotional injuries, damage to his professional reputation, which, by the way, yes, could be substantiated by Rodriguez testifying about how he suffered. But sometimes in these lawsuits, you see medical professionals testifying, maybe an agent, a producer talking about reputational harm or what they observed, friends, family. But the harm suffered is essential for a damages calculation in a lawsuit. So that's the core narrative. And
I don't believe none of it. All y'all was in on it, fam. All y'all was in on it.
Yeah, you suffered, that down what you claiming.
Yeah. And man, come on, bro. His Squad late night edition. Let's go.
Hey man. TP been tearing these niggas up for 5 bands.
For 5 bands. Drop it all.
The key excerpts as presented in this 28-page complaint. Now, I will say this, okay? In the days since this complaint was filed, there has been some activity. Both sides have responded publicly. So Tyler Perry's defense team, which is led by high-profile attorney Alex Spiro, has issued a categorical denial. That statement reads, having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry, the very same lawyer has now made yet another demand from more than a decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab. And this directly references the previous lawsuit filed by actor Derek Dixon, which is still in its early legal stages, apparently was moved from California to Georgia. And shortly after the lawsuit became public, Mario Rodriguez, the plaintiff here, posted a video addressing his choice to speak out. Listen to what he said.
Well, I stayed quiet for much too long. And I just want to say I'm really sorry, man, because if I would have spoken up sooner, I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me. I just want to say sorry for that, whoever that may be. It could have stopped with me if I would have said something. But I do apologize, and I'm speaking up now.
So look, we'll see if Tyler Perry will try to get this dismissed on procedural grounds. Is this a case that he even wants to take to trial to clear his name? Is there a risk of what could come out through the discovery process as material is exchanged and evidence is exchanged? What could come out of a trial? What could come out in the media? And whenever you think about a high-profile player like this, there's two things, right? There's obviously the lawsuit, there's the court of law, but then also the court of public opinion. The world of public opinion is a lot different than a court of law. The text messages that are being presented publicly, they could be more difficult ones to overcome or explain from a media perspective, from a PR perspective. Now, the problem for Rodriguez is this is an allegation. And unless he told others, immediately or over the years what allegedly happened to him, there was that friend that allegedly texted him the news of Dixon. When that came out, maybe that person would come forward. But unless Rodriguez has some other definitive proof, it is essentially his word against Tyler Perry's.
Right.
And him keeping contact with Tyler Perry and still coming over, that will have to be explained to a jury. It really comes down to that continuing conversation of power dynamics, the psychology of sexual assault, the Hollywood dynamic. It can get very, very complicated. But for Tyler Perry, again, these are just allegations and he's denying it. And Tyler Perry has a right to defend himself. So this is still in the early stages. We will see how that plays out and we'll keep a careful eye on it here on Sidebar. That's all we have for you though right now. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe.
Come on, man.
You already know what it is, fam. You already know what it is, man.
Man, let me say this, bro. I think taking advantage of people and all that stuff is wrong. But come on, man, you can't go sit on the casting couch and not expect to give nothing up, man. Y'all know how this go. Y'all sit on the casting couch and want to play ball long as they're getting it good for you, and then when it ain't, come on, man, then y'all sit around and see Cassie go get 20, 30, 40, $50 million. And y'all want to go, man.
Right. Everybody trying to follow suit. And then you got these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if another one don't come along. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to sit up here and say Tyler Perry innocent. I believe he guilty of sin. But I believe they guilty of sin too. That's my whole thing.
My whole thing is this. Sitting on that casting couch, you got to give something up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's how this Hollywood works.
Mm-hmm. Man, the pictures that Law and Crime posted in this video was just, I tell you everything you need to know, man.
Then the man played Madea. That tell you everything you need to know about him.
I'm talking about the dudes, man. Dudes got, you don't know no white dude with a damn pinky ring, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not no straight one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all of y'all about that action, man. All of y'all about that action. Talking about you about to get married. Nah, bro, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. None of them pictures screamed out, yeah, bro, I'm about to get married. These pictures screamed out, oh, Playgirl. Playgirl magazine. That's what it streamed out. Yeah, you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Different with Cass is that she was an employee. That's why she got paid. Yeah.
Okay, employee.
For real. You folks said, and both of these dudes got the same story. You know, I refused his advancements and he basically cut me off. So I'm suing. When you
refused his advances, but yeah, you kept going around.
Right. Yeah, I refused his advances, and I kept going around. When he got tired of me playing, he cut me off. That's all I'm suing for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just, you know, it's weird to me. It's weird as hell to me. But let me ask you a question, bro. Me and you was talking behind the scenes early, and we're talking about a particular video where bro was like, oh yeah, I know what it was. It was that Gotti versus Black Youngster. That's what it was. Yeah. That's crazy, ain't it?
And he said some interesting stuff in there. Oh my!
Yeah, he did. He basically, I think at one point in time, he low key spoke on B Mills. You know,
I swear that would have sounded like.
He spoke on B Mills, and then this be the funny shit. You ain't never met Gotti. You ain't never met Black Youngster. But you know how these niggas feel towards each other, and you know how both of these niggas gonna act toward each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, you don't do that unless you know niggas.
Man, come on, man. I don't know how I seen that video, but basically what we talking about, man. Quit did a reaction video, and he do a lot of these. He find, you know, AI videos and he react to them. And this one was Black Youngster versus Yo Gotti or whatever. And it ain't what the folk was saying on the video. It's what he was saying in reaction, in response to the video. That's so crazy. It's like, you say you don't know these folk, but you talking like you know these folk. Not only do you talk like you know these folk, you talk like you know the inner workings and everything. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
Instead of just making your bitch and going on,
Nah.
talking like you know.
For real. Then I'm like, damn, bro, this is an AI video. Why is you talking so tough to Cornbread? He can't hear you, bro. At one point in time, he talking so tough to Cornbread, he had to catch himself. Hey, damn. Yeah.
You really don't like him because the nigga told a lie. Like, he told a lie.
Yep. And it was true. And it was true. Yeah.
Yeah, Money just moves shit around.
Yeah, I agree. Money do move shit around. But, you can tell. He do not like Cornelius. Cornelius was the whistleblower.
He don't like a lot of niggas, but he's slowly letting the cat out the bag. All you gotta do is listen to him.
Yeah. A lot of emotions being exposed. Yeah. But I was like, damn. He was like, yeah, I don't think the situation gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? I know Black Youngster ain't finna take it that far. And I know God that he ain't gonna. Like, damn, bro. Really? Really? You done crossed the threshold of talking about this shit like a fan to talking about it like, an insider. And that's what you sound like, an insider. Just so you know, just in case you're listening, you might want to get a little less personal in your reactions, fam. Because the folks you say you don't know, saying like you done had relationships with them folk for years. Yeah. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on that because, to be perfectly honest with you, Sipe, I was at work and the only reason I was playing it because there wasn't shit else to listen to. I had it in my ears or whatnot while I was doing some paperwork, and I'm like, and I caught that. So when you had brought it to me tonight, I'm like, you seen that video? I'm like, no. And then you said you quoted something from it. I'm like, damn, I didn't see the video, but I heard it. I heard the whole damn thing. And that part stuck out like a sore thumb. Yeah. Like, what the CEO gonna do, and you know how this dude move, and you ain't never met none of them. And then at the same time, you got words for B Mills. That what it sound like. Negative words for B Mills.
Yeah, I don't see this ending well.
Yeah, it's just like, what's that all about, Yeah, what's that all about? Yeah, you reacting to some weird videos too.
Yeah, man, it's like it's listen, if Jeff buckle your seatbelt up, it's gonna get way any more interesting than that.
I can believe it. No, I definitely can believe it. Yep, the way niggas are moving and yeah, I definitely can believe it. I wonder where this nigga went to find that video accusing Dolph of dropping hits on CMG. That nigga had to do some digging to find that shit, bro.
Man, listen, the smartest thing you can do out of this situation is when you beat the case, go sit down. You don't gotta go do no interview. You have no point to prove to no. Go sit down.
Yeah. I don't get it, dog. Just me being honest, I don't get it. It's like, quite better chill before that video of him with Juke, B Mills, and Hamp show back up. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I think a lot of the videos they doing is getting up under his skin, man.
Yeah. And I get it, but damn, he went and found one that the whole thing was just like Dolph did this and Dolph did that, and Dolph did a hit and was bragging on it, and he bought a bulletproof truck, and the feds was on to him for the bulletproof truck. That doesn't speak about being safe. That speaks to why do you need a bulletproof truck? And I'm like, dang. Yeah, that was a crazy video. I wonder
I
who
don't,
did.
I don't believe Dog was dropping no hits on nobody.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a Dog fan, but musically, I think he a great person. Did a good thing for the community, but far that he was dropping hits, no, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't either, bro. I don't either. No. But that's how niggas is, moving these days. They telling their story. Ain't nobody around the counter their story either.
Man, that man ain't have to pay nobody. They slide, man.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta pay nobody.
Is that E-Baby? Man, E-Baby, salute to you for the super sticker, fam. I appreciate you. That's love.
Yeah, man. I don't think Dog had to pay nobody. They gonna slide for dude because he take care of the community. If people need something, he was there.
Facts. That's facts, fam. Niggas be on some weird shit, bro.
I'm just gonna keep it one. I'm gonna call ball, strike, man. I don't believe the man was out there throwing hits on people, just throwing it. The man took care of the community. People gonna slide for him anyway.
Right. Absolutely, big. And that's the thing that people don't understand. When you Robin Hood, they gonna come to your rescue, fam.
Yeah, they gonna put some niggas. They feel like they owe it to you to put a nigga to bed because you done fed a nigga turkeys and all type of shit.
Hey, that's the truth. That's the truth. E-Baby said, just sliding through. I appreciate you, family. Much love to you, man. I hope that Christmas was awesome. For real. Yeah, when you put people in position, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta ask people to do certain things, That's just what it is.
They gonna do it on the GP because you took care of the business when nobody with you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just like when Dog said, man, I just, I come back and bless the hood and put, money in folks' hand because I know when I was younger, I used to wish somebody would come and just put some money in my hand. Hey, man, when you bless people in that way, yeah, he like, do Castalia call him the king of Memphis? Absolutely. Bruh, I wish you could see yourself, bro, the way you portraying this shit, the way you trying to push this narrative, and don't nobody believe this narrative but you and a couple of other narrow-minded people. It really make you look bad, man. And it really
E-Baby.
It really show that you really did have some involvement with this shit, bro. Like, damn. You beat the shit.
You know what I'm starting to believe, man?
What's that?
I think a lot of this shit is eating at a nigga conscience. Nigga gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah. And that could be it too. That could be it too. You just constantly keep talking about it, bro. Hey.
To the point, you won video with him just telling the goddamn truth.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about and you all on page, like I ain't never heard of prison stories or whatever that shit is. Bro, you all over there telling the story. I'm like, damn.
Let me tell y'all this though. If Adam 22 get him and Stan G on the platform together, the gloves is off. A lot of shit coming out.
Yeah.
That is in my opinion. Adam 22 know what he doing. If he get them two niggas in the room together, a lot of shit gonna come out. Somebody gonna get put in a bad position, man.
Yeah, that's for real. He might be the new Kiefer D, Ken. You feel me? He might be the new Kiefer D. That's what I'm seeing. Know about you? I'm seeing Keefe D all day long.
yeah.
You know, mess around, nigga gonna pull up in Germantown, Cordova, wherever the hell you at, and that. Can you come with us? Oh boy.
That might say the new Reggie Wright.
Yeah.
Can't send my nigga got Gil rolled all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith D was just bro, like, how do you niggas for some money put yourself at the scene of a crime, bro, to the point where you're done?
I'd maybe Lane say, hey, he right there. You know what I'm saying? I reached in the glove box to pass the joints, you know. Hey, you took care of business. Man, you crazy as hell. You telling this shit like you can't get in trouble for it. And these folks knowing the whole time your head going down. I ain't finna take you through that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's gonna be if he got a good defense attorney, he ain't gonna be the only nigga handcuffed.
And that don't depend on the defense attorney. That depend on Keefe D, whether he be the only nigga in handcuffs.
Well, I'm saying, like, if they can put up a strong enough defense to get the jury to bite, niggas better say their prayer. That ain't nothing I would want to be a part of, my nigga.
Yeah. I feel you. It's a cold game, bro. Just being perfectly honest about it, it's a cold game.
My whole thing is you got away with this shit. Go away.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, learn from Keefe D. Then these people will come back. Shit. They came back and got Keefe D. Keefe D was old and decrepit. 30 years later, man. I hate like hell. They been and ran my mouth and get arrested 30 years later.
And then that ain't even a kicker. How you let your arch enemy line interviews up for you to talk?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. All them niggas crazy, bro. But they keeping that shit going. All them niggas be keeping that shit going. Whether nigga they choke, no joke, the Reggie, damn, they keeping that shit going, bro. I remember when before Reggie got sick, him and
Gene Deal.
Him and Buntry used to be together.
Yeah, I'm
Was it Buntry or was it? Yeah.
Mob James, his brother.
Yeah, Mob James' brother. But yeah, not Mob James' brother was Buntry. Buntry been out of here. I meant Mob James. Yeah, that's what.
then they got another brother, but he can't stand Reggie. Timmy Rue.
Yeah, Timmy Rue. Yeah. Yeah, them niggas. But yeah, Mob James and Reggie Wright used to have their own podcast, and then Reggie Wright got that 19 and almost died, and then they separated.
Yeah, and then they was over there on Gangster Chronicle.
Yeah,
that's it. Then Mob James pocketed all Reggie Van's money.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah, Reggie was locked up, and Mob James probably gave him the money. He pocketed all this shit.
Damn. Mob James Hill. Yeah, Mob James Hill. That shit crazy.
You know, Reg had went to jail for setting all that weed down at the Memphis and shit.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. He went to jail, then he got sick as hell. and almost died.
Yeah, and then he came back out. He still doing the bar first, and then he do interviews whenever people want to do interviews with him.
Right.
The nigga funny. I ain't gonna lie, but him and DJ Quick been kind of bumping heads. That shit.
I've been seeing that.
Yeah, him and DJ Quick don't like that nigga.
Yeah. But them niggas did DJ Quick dirty on Death Row, man.
Yeah, they down there took all his shit.
Yeah. There's so many niggas who running Death Row in the 90s. I think you had Kenner, you had Reggie Wright, you had Daz, you had Sharitha. That shit was just crazy, bro.
Shout out to Sharitha. She is funny as hell in real life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We thinking these niggas was the baddest niggas on the block, and come to find out it was Diddy. Diddy was out here handling business.
Yeah, Diddy was getting shit out of her.
Yeah, for real. I'm getting you gone.
Nigga play with me, I'm putting $1 million on his head.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep, that's what he said. Yeah. It's crazy because I went and tried to listen to that song and they didn't cut that shit out of there. It's cut out on all platforms. You go and try to find that song on Black Rob album. They cut that shit out.
Yeah, that sure was that on the Black Rob album.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Nigga mess with me, I'm putting $1 million on the head. Take that, yeah, bad boy.
Yeah, no one is a nice guy. Yeah, I said, damn. This nigga, yeah. Now you talking about somebody that got fully consumed with themselves and couldn't let it go. Yeah, that's Diddy. That's Diddy.
Well, yeah. Diddy got a long road to haul.
50 months, he'd be home next year. Well, 2020, no, he'd be home in 28. I'm pretty sure he gonna come home for 28, just to be honest with you. And the way these niggas be getting tired shrunk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they paying for it, but this is the thing. I want to see how them silver suits gonna shake out.
Right. A lot of folk are. Who knows, man? They might break the bank, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see.
Yeah, they said that man got 77 silver suits in
70s. All that shit ain't gonna make it to trial. Yep, everything in the music. Come on, man, talk about it, J-Real. That's facts.
Yeah, cause long kiss good night one didn't tell you everything you need to know. Hey.
I agree. Damn, boy.
I don't know why Biggie thought that would be go over well.
I found out Biggie, a lot of that shit Biggie was rapping. He was rapping that. He was aiming that shit directly at niggas like Raekwon and Ghostface Killer. He couldn't stand the Wu-Tang niggas. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, he couldn't stand a lot of niggas.
And couldn't even drive a car. Ain't that so?
Right.
That's crazy.
Man, then he did that. I got a story to tell about Anthony Mason.
What's up with it, big dog? Texas, Alabama boy in the building. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, big homie. Much love. Said by Anthony Mason.
Oh, I got a story to tell about the Tory B.I.G.
Mm-hmm. Put me in remembrance.
And he said he was fucking with his old Knicks player Gail, and he was at our house. And the nigga come home and he wrap his face up like he robbing the chick and make the nigga give him some money. He go out the door and crazy. You just call. I got a story to tell.
Nah, I can't remember that. That's why I'm trying to remember what it sound like. Hey, you got a good point too, Divine Black Road, because them niggas was tight with he was tight with Pac. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the Rabu. Hey, I got a story to tell. Yeah.
He was messing with Anthony Mason Gale. And the nigga come home early and big at the nigga house. He act like he done robbed the bro the whole time. He been smashed.
Yeah. Yeah, big. Oh, them niggas used to, and this was their main thing, act like they were just innocent as hell. They didn't know what was going on, you know?
Yeah, because I used to think he was innocent.
Yeah.
Until I listened to Long Kick Good Night. I said, no, this nigga knew the play.
For real. Yeah.
Because that's basically what he tell you in the song. He like, I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah.
Y'all know who he was aiming at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you come out to Los Angeles and do this freestyle on the radio? Because I used to say all the time, man, Big was innocent. Big died for nothing. Them niggas wrong. I lived a Long Kick Good Night. Nah, that nigga do the play, fam.
Mm-hmm. I like the way you put that, for real. Yeah. But he thought he knew the play. To Puff served his ass up like via Cutlet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then Dream Deal out here talking about I told Kenny to run the next 3 life, but you ain't tell everybody else to run the next 3 life.
Right.
Like, just a lot of shit they say just don't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to a lot of that shit, bro. For real. Especially that biggest shit. They used to put little hidden messages throughout all of that shit. You ain't had to worry about that shit with Pac, cause Pac gonna tell you what's on his mind.
Yeah, but when you listen to that Long Kick Good Night, and some of y'all ain't never listened to it,
Mm-hmm.
you know exactly what he talking about, because what he talking about was a lot of shit Pac
Mm-hmm.
said.
No, that's facts. Ooh-wee. Yeah.
And then they failed to realize, bro, when they stopped that car, dude went got in that Apollo. Soon as they stopped the car, so they get to the next light. If you see the original video, when they come out the garage and stop, dude get clean in the car. You see Puff them pull out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all them niggas. I think the East Coast and the West Coast was in on all that shit together.
I don't know, man. Yeah, well, you listen to what this nigga you listen to what this nigga Choke No Joke say. Death Row, the blue side and the red side. You heard that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. The blue side killed the red side, basically.
All that shit was a whole play to make it look like something it wasn't.
You think so?
It was orchestrated to make it look like something it was. Two niggas playing both sides and Snoop playing both sides, and these niggas, he got the police in his pocket because he playing both sides.
Right.
Who ended up with Death Row? Snoop. Because Snoop both sides.
Yeah.
He went to the Steve Harvey show, him and Puff, all these niggas getting shot and unalive, all this shit. Them niggas said, we ain't got no problem. Snoop can't tell you that the West Coast ain't got no problem with Snoop. The problem is start with him.
You right. He damn so played both sides. And landed in the middle. That nigga should.
Because he didn't like Pac or Biggie. Ain't like Pac, cause Pac shot past him. And Pac was smashing his chick, who soon after he get on the live, what Puff do? Go put a baby in him.
Right. Just weird shit, bro. All across the board, bro. It's the same way with the dog case, too. Man. That shit crazy, J-Real. Them niggas was on some other type of time. Them niggas was on some other type of time. Shit, Suge did the same. He tried to do the same thing with Miss L.A. for Dre. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy, man. Let me see. Add sight back. Yeah, you heard what I said about Miss L.A. and Suge?
What's that about Miss L.A. and
Try to
Suge?
do the same thing about with to Dre about Miss L.A.
What he basically did because he wanted the baby in him.
Right.
Then after Puff went put a baby in the chick, after Pac was on the line, you know, and Snoop already felt the way about Big, because you know they went out there to do the video in New York, and Big said, "I know y'all gonna let these West Coast niggas come do the video."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They go smash the trailer. And then the whole time, this nigga got the police on his side, Sharitha, and the Crips. And when they shoot back to the Crip.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, they had Pac and them had Suge, the Mob, OFTB, all them niggas. And them was just a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, hard heads. All the power was on the blue side.
Right. The whole time they just made the mob look like it was tough, but all the power with the Crips, and they had the police on their side.
Right. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. We got to do a deep dive into that shit one day, man.
Man, whatever day you want to do it, let me know. We're going to get to it.
I got you, big homie. Man, that's my time, bro. Man, I gotta get some rest and get ready to do all this shit over again, man. So I appreciate the big homie Cypress TV. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. J-Rail, Cinematic Ken, stop through. E-Baby, I appreciate the donation. Texas, Alabama boy, I appreciate the donation and the support home. Who else sent a donation? I want to say shout out to Sunflower. Sunflower didn't even come in here and speak. She just dropped the super sticker, man. She said, hey, hit the squad. She did. Thank you for the super chat. Man, much love to everybody that rock with us tonight, man. And we're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get more consistent about what we do. You feel me? Pop back out and, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know that if Tam ain't on, my dog came through with a super. I appreciate you. J-Real, I appreciate you, man, for real. So just know if Tam ain't on, we probably be on, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it. And if we ain't on, Sight might be on it. So that's the way we want to do it, man, going forward. Salute to everybody that came through and rock with us. Sight, we finna shut this thing down, man. Much love to you. And
show my love to you, bro. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year to everybody. And this is the Alabama Hitter. And on the behalf of Cybers TV, until the next time we decide to spin.
And win, man. We out of here.
Just like that.
Back in that bed. Yeah, this shit. Finna murder that bitch. Come on with it. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got live, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. It's going down, fuck you talking about? They say who that thought you knew that I'm that nigga, bang 'em Jay. Floating through the city, getting crumb and making major pay. If you ain't about making money, get where dog, we can't relate. I don't fuck with niggas like you, please just stay up out my way. Okay, I can make it double 24 to 48. Ain't no drop, it's a drought. They gon' buy this shit all day. Pocket rocket on my waist. Yeah, Lil Nina, that's my bae. She gon' show out by Lil Bang. Niggas know that girl don't play. Okay, me and you ain't equals. No, we not the same. I'm just soaking up these blessings. Thank the man, I can't complain. Nigga finally see the picture. I just got a bigger frame. And I'm still going in. Yeah, you niggas know the name. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got live, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. It's going down, fuck you talking about? Hey, bitch, I just love Pluto, parked the spaceship across the field. Came back with some triple stacks, said I back, we geek for real. She say, bang, bang, where you at? I told her, meet me across the hill. Gon' look up popping pills on some video, shit for real. Drink, gon' crank up the grill. Told your mail, pull out the speakers. Party every weekend, give a fuck about them peoples. Dip out for a minute, damn, they need me in the kitchen. Bitch, I'm something like a chemist. I'm a young Josephus. Late night now, I'm lurking, nigga, where the skuggies at? Yeah, I'm geeking, that's a fact. Say she sober, hold on, hunger, here, just take a piece of that. Gotta twist it to the max. Now the bitch won't shut up talking. Bet you didn't know that your baby mama love this fucking dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got live, and she forgot.